Martinez, Turned Up TV, Colorado.
You know, we're live.
Back in, we live officially.
All right.
Dixon. If you like hip hop, you like real hip hop, tune in, stay up for the interview. Antonio, what up, fam?
What up, Donna?
Donna's a top fan as well. Donna, what's up, girl? It's your boy Jim Young, PIKE, Black Jim. Just so y'all know, this record is called Never Stop, produced by my man Don Paducci, both from College Point, Queens. Dope ass record, Never Stop. Got the highest plays on my Spotify.
Video was shot in South Carolina.
Word, shout out my man Hero, shout out my man Marco, Austin Prescott.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. TurntUpTV, live in effect, man. Colorado's #1 show, sports, music, entertainment, and, of course, Colorado hip-hop, man. We are live in the TUTV studio, Colorado Media School. We got New York in the building, Jam Young and the crew in here. Let's go. What's good, y'all? How's it been?
What up?
Very excited to have them, man. As always, it's a pleasure for us when artists come from outside of the state, come in and want to be a part of TurntUpTV because obviously we are the #1 show. So introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know who you guys are and how you guys kind of got your start in the hip hop game.
All right, cool. So my name is DJ Ray BLK. I'm a DJ producer. Started out as a songwriter, became a producer. Met the homie Jam Young at a rap show.
Thanks.
Made a whole bunch of songs together. Then we met PIKE last summer. Made a whole bunch of songs together. And now we here. You know what I mean? Super group. Huh.
So introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know
Yeah,
who you
so
are,
I'm
man.
your boy Jim Young, straight here from Queens, College Point, as I've been saying already, repping it. Obviously you met DJ Ray BLK, it's my boy PIKE over here. Me and PIKE actually go way back to 2013, but we didn't meet till last year, which is kind of crazy. So it's a special thing we got going on here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What brings y'all down to? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't cut you off. Introduce yourself, PIKE. Let everybody know who you are.
My name's PIKE. I am I'm originally from Michigan, but I've lived in Denver for 13 years.
Yeah.
I met him on Facebook, actually, through one of the hip-hop blogs.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, I'm coming to Colorado, Denver for the first time, and I was like, yo, you want to try to make something, meet up?
We did some stuff through email before, but then, I think me and Mike went out to New York last year to meet for the first time, and then they came out last April. Started working on our projects. So they're here to play some more shows and finish up the album.
That's what's up, man. So what got you inspired in the hip hop game? When did you first start making music?
I would say for me, I started probably writing when I was like 10, but I didn't start really like rapping until like 14. I mean Eminem, Jay-Z, those are like some of my biggest influences. I know it's a big cliche, but
No,
I mean when you hear greatness, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna spread, it's gonna inspire people. So yeah, man, been doing that, and then I started performing at 16, and then just kind of been addicted and
what's up, man. Where'd you kind of get your start at?
I started as a songwriter, so like I started watching 50 Cent. I'm from Queens, so I was really inspired by how he came up. And
you don't owe 50 Cent any money, do you?
I don't know.
I was just saying that motherfucker be going after everybody. I'm just checking. He's collecting, and you're from Queens.
He's collecting. I don't have no money, but I was
ask.
definitely inspired by the homie. Started doing the whole studio thing in 2013. Learn how to make beats. I was like, yo, I gotta learn how to make beats. I had so many friends making them, so I'm like, you know what? I have the ear for it too. I never really gave it a shot, so in 2013 I gave it a real shot, and I've been doing it ever since.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And then what got you into doing what you were kind of doing?
You know, I've been playing music most of my life. Started playing trumpet in like 6th grade and orchestras and stuff, and then fell in love with hip hop. Moved out here, in 2007 to go to school, get a music degree at UCD, and then dove into hip hop, rap, and engineering, producing, but focusing on producing and engineering a lot lately.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how many projects have you been able to put out so far, man? And how did those projects build to what you're doing now with my man Pike over here?
I released 2 projects before all of us officially kind of like linked up. First one's called King's Poet, all by one producer, is Dude Hannibal King, just like specializing in like some dope boom bap style. And the second one was kind of all over the place, all the producers I've been working with, but I never like gave shine to. I pretty much like put on one album. So that one's called One Step Closer, and that's where Never Stops on. And it's pretty dope because like, I mean, just the more people that are introduced to me, the more that people start liking it. So it's pretty great. And then me kind of formed a group called Black Jam, because he's DJ Ray BLK, I'm Jam Young, and released a mixtape last year together. It was my first mixtape, pretty dope.
Yeah, called Trust the Process.
Trust the Process, Volume 1.
It was our first instrumental tape, so you know how like...
Checking for beats.
Checking for beats.
Checking for beats.
The best, the hottest instrumentals 2018, just hopped on those, put our own style to it, and it took off.
How fun was that for you guys to do? Because it seems like these days artists don't do that no more. You know, it seems like
that's actually what inspired it. My roommate was like, "Yo," he's like, "Rap is the one genre that you can do over other people's beats, like nothing else. People get songs pre-created, but you can't just like hop on a fucking you know what I'm saying, song." So he was like, "Yo, you should do that," and I was like, "I bet." So then I started listening. So I had a bunch of instrumentals in my head already that I always wanted to rap to, that I didn't rap to. So I was like, all right, let me see what's up. And then I showed him like a little rough of one, and he was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do a mixtape.
Let's make it happen, yeah. And I always wanted to do a mixtape style project, like me talking shit over the records, and then just the rapper just going stupid.
Who kid shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Taking back to that
So I just took the opportunity to make that happen. So I'm like, let's go ahead and do that.
Very cool. Let's tell everyone what brought you guys out to Colorado, especially for this weekend.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, really it's Facebook and Pike, I guess, because that's how me and Pike met. I mean, originally, like I said, I came to Colorado. I was just on like a bay trip at the time. But I like, for every trip that I took, I always try to connect with people in the city. So that's why I reached out to Denver people, and like Pike was one of the first people that responded. So, and then we just kind of sent emails back and forth. He came to New York, and I was like, yo, 420 next year. Coming in, we're gonna book a show, and last year we did that. We came here for 5 days. We performed 2 shows. Shout out Spectre Art Gallery.
Spectre Art Gallery. Showed us a lot of love last week.
Went to Springs.
Springs.
Shot a music video.
Yeah, we did.
Recorded like 8 songs.
Yeah, so we just had to come back, man. Like the city is dope. The energy is great, obviously. The access here is also fantastic, but you know, Pike's definitely a catalyst.
Yeah, but we're here to play a show.
That's it. Yeah, we're playing your mom's
so
house.
Tomorrow night, Sunday at your mom's house, we're gonna be live with the homie Pike, and we're gonna be doing some songs from the project and some songs that we already have on Spotify.
Yeah,
that's why we out here.
Singles, man.
Yeah, and we're finishing the album.
That's what's up, man. Talk about, obviously, New York is notoriously famous for hip hop down there, but how is the scene right now? Because it seems like Carolina is taking a lot of the shine. Atlanta has shifted a little bit. What's popping down in New York right now, man?
The scene is money driven, so the artists with the biggest purse will get those opportunities to play in big shows or be able to collaborate with the right producers or get in those rooms.
Yeah, there's like, you know how this is, like there's no middle class in United States anymore. Like it's kind of like there's no middle class in like in New York. It's like either you're underground, like you know what I'm saying, like you're stuck in this like underground place, or you found the connections to do that.
Right.
So like you know, if there was like an upper tier, we'd probably be like upper poor class right now. We're close to
right.
There's like
there's
cliques.
share,
like there's cliques. Like in New York, like there's MCs that solely do it for love, and they do shows that are just be for love. It'll be dope hip hop, but no one's generating any money off of it.
Right.
Then there's a scene where it's showcase based, where there's 30 rappers and they paid X amount of dollars, and people are getting ripped off, but someone's making some money off
Somebody's
of it.
making some.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
the rappers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
then there's
right.
another tier where there's artists making their own shows, and they have a small movement, but it's not enough to bring it to another state.
Yeah.
So it's like we're in the doing our own shows tier, but there's not many people doing their own shows in New York right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So is that what drives you guys to kind of get outside of there and kind of
Yeah.
you know get down?
I mean,
Absolutely.
my mom kind of like instinctually put that like travel bug in me, and once I actually started traveling, it was like, yo, I gotta go to every place. And what I like about the United States is like every place can be so different and so such a different like environment and people, but like music is the catalyst to like resonate with those people. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
a universal language.
yeah, like I don't mind going out to South Carolina, Columbia. You know what I mean? Because places like that need more love. Need places, you know, they need people to listen to and to inspire them. So, like the traveling is definitely like, you know, we're planning to try to do a tour this year too. So this is just like a small stop on the big rest of the year we're about to have.
Right.
Who's some of the artists you guys are listening to right now?
Well, here's a DJ. I'll let him go first.
West Side Gun.
Griselda.
Shout out to
All
my man.
Griselda.
A lot of
Ben.
Griselda. I'm bumping a lot of Tory Lanez right now. I'm definitely feeling what he's doing. Cole's been killing it too.
Sure.
A lot of Afrobeat too. DeVito's hot right now. I've been bumping a lot of DeVito too.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
sure. I had some going with the last week we talked about.
Yeah.
So.
For me, I mean, I just listen to kind of like the people I've been listening to for the last like few years. I mean, like Schoolboy Q's album came out, that was pretty dope. Logic's album was actually probably his best one. It's phenomenal.
Latest album?
Yeah, his one
Really?
job yesterday. Yeah, I really liked it. Like, I mean, there's like one or two songs that you just like whatever about, but like the way he finessed like what his message with the delivery. Like, there's a nice balance between like boom bap and like trap-esque beats. And you know he can rap.
Logic's dope, man. And he's just so
Yeah.
tricky too because he's just such a different, unique individual. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
And that, but I like that. That's what makes him like. Even if people are not like don't like him or like his music, it's like they're still talking about him. So it's like he's enough to be in a conversation where people, even if they don't like his style, they have to like respect.
Yeah.
That's
21 is
like-
hot. 21 Savage is pretty dope right now too. He got some songs that are nice.
For sure, I'm gonna check out some of the comments in here, man. They're saying the baby. Shout out to my man.
Oh, yeah.
Baby is hot.
22.
Sugar's his fire song.
Bro, we had him
I
in the
really
Flow
like
studio
Sugar.
about
Yeah,
3 weeks
yeah.
ago when we interviewed him, dude. It was dope. He was
Dope,
one of the
dope.
coolest dudes that I've ever met.
He's lyrical too.
Yeah, the baby can rap, man.
Shout out to Denver's Competitive Ink, one of Denver's top tattoo artists down there. They said if you guys are looking for some ink, we're down in 303.
Oh, snap.
Y'all gonna have to holler at this.
Shout out to the whole 303.
Word up.
Word.
So what's some of your goals you guys would like to get accomplished? We're getting up kind of halfway through the year, so we kind of, you know, if you ain't put in work now, obviously, you know, not talking to you guys, I'm talking about everyone
in
else.
general, yeah.
But for you, when you guys are already halfway here, you guys are in Colorado, what's something you guys would like to accomplish before the end of the year?
Well, finish the album Pike first and foremost.
Yeah, thanks.
Definitely, and then create a city tour list to where we can go on the road with the project.
And to jump off that too, I mean, like in general, for people that aren't familiar with me, I mean, I got a lot of stuff on Spotify going on, but basically the rest half of the year is non-stop release of music. Like we have a chart in my phone that like goes from like the beginning of June straight down to the end of the year for like a
That's
song
like
release.
40
Yeah,
things.
it's like
on
it
that.
has a lot of stuff, and that's
Songs,
not even
not just
including
songs,
our
EPs
project.
and
That's not including
albums
our
and-
project. It's not including our project. We got a
Right.
Black Jimmy.
It's not including my project.
Yeah.
We want to
So we
do a
just got
beat
a lot of
tape.
projects.
A lot.
Yeah. So
A lot of
honestly,
work,
it's
man.
you know what it is. It's
We're
like,
doing a lot of it independent, so it has to be
Yeah.
in high volume. So we got to make sure that people.
But everything's
can
hot,
hear
though.
everything. Yeah.
everything is hot. There's a song for everybody. Like you're gonna hear 4 songs a month, and one of them is gonna be your favorite song.
Yeah, you're gonna like something, goddamn it.
It's sheer force of will.
What can people expect if they go to the show and watch you at your mom's house tomorrow? What can they expect from you guys?
Oh man, high energy.
Electricity, jumping around, engagement in the crowd, really getting people to feel like.
Honestly, it's just MC showmanship. Like I'll tell you one thing that like, I mean, no disrespect to all the rappers I've seen from like the top dogs to the bottom, but like a lot of people don't know how to control a crowd, especially these young cats. Like no offense to them. I know y'all wasn't taught to perform, but it's like you learned on YouTube how to make beats. You could go watch people how to perform and try to take a lot of things. I mean, a lot of stuff that I do, you know, I like watch from Lupe Fiasco, watch from like Eminem, watch from like people that are like super dope live. That's what pays the bills, man. Like, forget the streaming. The streaming is cool, but it's like if I got 0 streams, but somehow I'm getting booked around the country, I'll take that.
And you're gonna hear the lyrics too. We're not gonna be rapping over the MP3 tomorrow night.
Nah.
See, I know that's another thing I want to ask about you guys is we see, we talked about this last week, so when you brought that up, a lot of artists who don't take the art of performing serious, where they don't even show up to sound check. You know, same thing, you know, they don't watch people perform. How frustrating is that for you as you guys were, especially as a DJ too? Because I mean, do you have people that just show up and like, yo, I'm ready to go?
I have artists that come fashionably late, and then when their mic doesn't work correctly, or if there's something wrong with the MP3, they get upset. It's like, you should have been on time, brother. Because you can iron out those things very quickly. If you come at 5 and your showtime is at 10:30, you come at 9:50,
it ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
People just don't know the dynamics too. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, for me as an artist, like I try not to like. I feel like I'm a humble dude, so like you know, if I see a young artist do that, if I feel like they have a hot song, I will personally be like, listen, the song's good, but it's like you're trying to give people something different. Like they can hear the MP3 when they go on the Spotify or YouTube. So
because people believe in that
unique, momentary like experience. Because like that's what live performance makes it ill. Because you'll never be able to see that again. Right. I mean, like going live, like actually being in this moment. Whoever's watching us, like that's ill. Like you'll never be able to do that again.
Absolutely.
You can rewatch it, but
it's a moment in time.
I think New York's probably a little bit more cutthroat. Yeah, you gotta show and prove, or you're not gonna be.
You gotta show and prove, but you know what? New York is more welcoming to out of towners than local acts.
Yeah,
definitely.
But I feel like every city's like that, man. Shout out my man Vogel, but he said it best, man. He's like, you get hometown love when you're out of town. So.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a great way to put it right there. And that's what a lot of people say too, is when they come down here, like, man, we get so much love in Denver rather than where we're from. And I think, I don't know, if Denver's kind of turned into that place where, you know, everyone is kind of just accepted and we're all vibing together, and I hope I'd like to see it that way. But do you guys get a lot of that, like artists collaborating, making music together down there and kind of supporting each other?
Yes.
It's very small, but
in our borough, yes. I'm not sure how it is in the Bronx and in Manhattan, but in Queens, me as a DJ and as a producer, I definitely keep the collaborations active and flowing within the ecosystem for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's something that we both worked on. Like I used to be so independent. I was in a rap group, but besides them, like I didn't really do features with like a lot of other people. So when me and him started like collaborating, I was like, yo, we should hit up anybody that we think is dope, and let's make dope music. Because it's like, think about this on the flip side. Like if Nipsey and Mac Miller, I don't know if you've seen the clip of them in the studio, right? If they never like, we don't even know what the song is,
right?
Right. So it's like, imagine that if they never even recorded that, like, the world might never hear.
Never know.
Right.
So it's like and no one knew that they were going to be as big as they were at that time.
Right.
So it's like you might as well collaborate and get that done. You know?
Because at this level, it's all about music. I think the media and the general public kind of blows it out of proportion, like with the fame and shit. Because we all love to create. So why not collaborate with people outside of your town and people in town?
That's how you make the best music.
Right.
What would you say about these new artists coming up? We talked about a little bit about, you know, learning to rap off of YouTube and stuff like that. How would you say when, you know, because obviously I listen to your music and you have meaning behind your music and you have wordplay, lyrics, all that stuff. Is there a fine balance of us needing those kind of artists and then still needing what kind of artists like
you need them. You need them because
for sure.
Because people want to dance. And
people want to dance.
Yeah, and people want to vibe out, and those artists fill that void.
Right.
And you know, it's when you go into work and when you're working out, you listen to jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just like, I think the respect between the top, like the older dudes and the younger dudes is. I mean, I feel like it's getting closer, but like that's really what needs to like happen. Like, you have to accept, you know, what these kids are, how they learn, but also teach them. Like, don't be like, oh, you don't like Biggie, then I'm going after you. It's like, no, you don't like Biggie. Why don't you like Biggie? Let's have a conversation.
Right.
What's your favorite Biggie song? Like, what don't you like about it? And then you figure out, okay, well, let me put you on game like this. Because that's how I got put on some of my favorite rappers, like and like, you know, like they'll explain that this is what technically they're doing, and like I'm like, oh snap.
And the point of entry for eras is the fun factor. Rap is fun. What made you want to make music?
Yeah.
Once y'all figure out what y'all like and why creating is fun to you, bet. Then you iron out who's your favorite rapper then. But if you can't even figure out why is this shit fun to you, you're not gonna be able to make no damn music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Turns Up TV, man. We'll wind it down. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys taking some time out. Before we let you guys go, let everybody know where they can find you and keep up with you guys on social media.
Who is DJ Ray BLK? That is who is DJ Ray BLK. On Instagram, www.whoisdjrayblack.com.
Word. It's your boy GM Young. GM Young Music on everything: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is where I'm most active. You can also see this little, oh no, it's a cover right now, but it's a little cartoon face of me. You can't miss it. GM Young Music on everything. Queens all day.
Pike.
Yo, 4D2Dproductions.com. Pike/4D2D. You can find me anywhere. He can't show his. I got my little stickers here. Same thing. Look for this little guy.
If you find him, you'll find